dragons rise, but we'll make them fall. Through the twilight, a hero's call. On this journey we will heed them all. With a sword and a bow in hand, to every corner of this land. Bandits run, but they can't stand against the might of our brave band. Drink to glory, drink to might, in Southern Guard where tales ignite. With the North we feast tonight. Raise your cups and hold them tight. Imperial stormtroopers march in vain, will break the chains and end their reign. Through the snow and through the rain, our freedom song will ease the pain. The stars above us guide our quest, every breath the warriors test. In the dark we'll find our rest, knowing we have done our best. Drink to glory, drink to might, in Southern Guard where tales ignite. With the North we feast tonight. Raise your cups and hold them tight. The stars above us guide our quest, every breath the warriors test. In the dark we'll find our rest, knowing we have done our best. Drink to glory, drink to might, in Southern Guard where tales ignite. With the North we feast tonight. Raise your cups and hold them tight.
Dragons soar, with a heart of fire, I crave for more. Through the dungeons deep and the shadows long, my voice is power, my soul is strong. Dragons call, I hear it loud. Storm in the skies, lightning and cloud. And it's fall beneath my blade. The legions tremble in my crusade. In Southern Guard, where the Nords do sing, raise a cup and let the mead take wing. Heroes gather in the hall so grand. With mighty voices we take a stand. Dragons call, I hear it loud. Storm in the skies, lightning and cloud. And it's fall beneath my blade. The legions tremble in my crusade. Ancient ruins and crypts so dark, lighting up the path with a spark. Imperial soldiers I send away. In the land of dragons I make my stay. Dragons call, I hear it loud. Storm in the skies, lightning and cloud. And it's fall beneath my blade. The legions tremble in my crusade.
Okay, so when you first start the game is not going to look anything like it does in the video. I'm going to show you how to set that up right now. So the first thing you want to do is go to your items, go to your books, and then go to toggle eye adaptation. You want to make sure that says enabled. I already had it disabled. The next thing you're going to do is open up Skeevers. You want to go to display. So once you make it here, the first thing you're going to do is turn everything on, otherwise you won't be able to actually adjust anything. So once you do, you want to make sure the contrast fix, shadow fix, snow fix, all of that is on. And then we're going to go to the depth of field. You can ignore the current value here. The best one that's going to work for you if you like depth of field is to have the distance centered and the strength reduced to 80 or 70. Therefore, it's not too overwhelming, and then you can always adjust it if you do like it, or if you don't like it, I mean. The next thing we're going to do is go to our magic section. You want to go straight down to powers, and you're going to want to go to dynamic display settings. So once you activate that, first thing you're going to want to do is go to the brightness, saturation, and contrast and copy these values. Now the next thing you're going to go to is red, green, and blue. You're going to do 15 red, 15 green. We're going to leave blue alone. Now once you back out, you want to go to press man. This is preset management. You want to go to set default. This will do every single exterior by default. You can also set this in interiors for your current setup too, so don't forget that. Alright, so you want to go back to your magic. You want to go to your cathedral meditation. On cathedral meditation, we go to climate and we hit normal. This way certain areas, you can do climate or somber, but if you do somber, certain areas like the marshlands and the snowy areas are going to almost have permanent snow. So personally I didn't like that. I turned it off by going to normal. Up to you. The next thing you're going to do is world view. Once you're here in world view, you want to scroll all the way to warm, and you're going to do warm 3 times. Now I just made it even warmer, but I already had it 3 times, so you want to do warm 3 times. Alright, lastly we're going to go to our magic again, straight to the powers, and we're going to go to SWF config power. We equip that. Once we activate it, we're going to go to graphic options. We're going to go to sky, and you want to copy the values you see here. Sunlight scale 25, sky scale -10. After that we back out. We're going to go to any settings. We're going to go to our grass. Okay, so once you're here, you can copy the values that you see on the screen. So you can start with IMIN grass size. You want to increase that all the way up to 40, 45, however much you want it. This is really just the density of grass. If you don't do this, you might suffer from performance lag. Next will be the textures. You can either skip this because if you downloaded the 15 texture type mod near the bottom, that should automatically do it. But if you don't want to download that and you save space, you can also change that same thing through this chart, through this here. And you just increase it all the way up to like 15 or whatever number you want to do. That's your choice, but it's already set to 15 by the mod, so it's unnecessary. Next you're going to want to go to iGrass cell radius. This is just how many cells will actually load up the grass. It's already set to 4, which is 4 cells. The more you lower it, the less grass shows. So you just want to keep it at that. And that is all the settings. If you're still having any issues on your console, you can also do the load over distance. So this is like the tree distance and stuff like that, but I didn't do anything like that. It's not necessary. But that should be every setting that I've changed just to get all the effects enhanced and everything that we see here. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you guys are having any issues, let me know. The only issues I've come across were certain lights not matching in color and some random orange action models around the place. It's very few of them, but you'll come across one. If the weather mod still isn't the one for you, you can try out Mythical Ages, which is much lighter and it doesn't add a bunch of saturation and contrast to the weather. Basically, dawn is the reason why you have to do all these settings in the first place, but dawn also has another, a certain set of effects that it adds to the game as well. So it's up to you, but Mythical Ages is definitely the best in my opinion. If you like what you see and you want to support, the best way is to leave a like, and if you haven't already, click the sub button. Until then, see you all next time.